Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your May 11th card reading. It's going to be an awesome week, definitely. I think it's going to be an awesome week for everybody. I know I keep saying that. A lot of you have been saying, why am I reading so positive? Well, because there's nothing negative that can really happen to you. There's really no such thing. When you think about it, things might seem negative at a certain time, but, everything kind of happens for a reason. But it's a very positive week this week for sure. Let's start off with the Two of Hearts. Um, this is a card that represents like support, and support specifically coming from a person or a partner. So if you're married, this would be supportive energy coming from the person that you're married to. And it's just like, kind of like a love card. And it always means like love coming in. And it's very, actually what I'm getting is like very warm. You're feeling like a lot of warmth. It's funny, I talk to a lot of Tauruses for some reason, and they always feel I think it's like some certain Tauruses feel like their partners that they're with are usually, I think it's like, I don't know if it's like a Taurus challenge or what, but that their mates that they choose in life can sometimes be a little bit challenging. There's always like a lot of love there, but it's always like the lesson for a Taurus is uh, definitely to have a challenging relationship, and not in a negative way per se. But so you're gonna be getting a lot of love from that person that's definitely around you and things like that. I think that's definitely coming in. And I think if you're single, I think you're going to be, and we're going to get to this in just a second, but I think there's definitely love coming in. There's a lot of love coming in this week. Next, you have the Seven of Clubs. And this is a very positive card. And it actually, it means a lot of success coming in. Changes coming in, a lot of fast, like money change and things like that. At least, to me, like I say. And it's something that you've been working for. And I remember this very clearly in your monthly reading. If you haven't watched it, you can just go back to the May readings on my channel. For Taurus, I said that in the past you've been planting and planting. It's like you've been planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds. And, I know that it's pretty much accurate for most of you because it's like just bam, it keeps coming into my head like constantly that you've been, Tauruses are very hard workers, so you've all been working very hard. And I really feel that this month, a lot of you are going to see a lot of changes and like actually be able to like start to harvest a lot of those things that you've been working on, whether it be at a job. Maybe you'll finally start getting noticed and things like that, or if you have your own business, or I feel like a lot of you have been trying to have your own business, like have been trying to start your own thing, and but you've been definitely like working at it. That's what this card represents, and it also represents, like I said, a change, and a very positive change. To follow it up, you have the Nine of Hearts. This is a very good just card in general. I think I've said this in the past. You might have even had this card before. This is like things that you have hoped would happen happening. So almost like wishes and things like that. And it's like it's all these things that you've been planting and everything coming true. I mean, I feel like I'm just repeating myself for your May and maybe even last week. I don't know, but that's what this card represents. It represents just whatever you've been wanting coming into your life, or at least you can start to see it manifest, and you're starting to see it coming into your life. And I get that like a lot of you are definitely feeling this, and it is a very supportive card. There's like a lot of support from people in your life now. All of a sudden, just a lot of positivity. I'm picking up on a lot of positivity for Taurus in particular, definitely. Next, we have the Five of Diamonds. It's a great, this is like just you're happy. You're happy. I mean, like I said, I think there's like a lot of positive energy around most of you right now, or at least you're starting to see it come in. This is like this card just means a change for the better, and that seems to be judging by all your other cards. I feel like that's what this week really kind of the overall message is just a change for the better things coming in. This card can sometimes represent, and again, I get this card, my cards, people, I think I'm going to shoot a whole another video on like, how I read my cards and things like that, because it's not, it's like I don't really attach meanings to my cards. I just kind of use them as a tool, as kind of like a guide, and then I just, based off of feelings and things like that I get, is how I read this card. But I've called this card the pregnancy card in the past, and it doesn't mean necessarily that you yourself are going to get pregnant. It means that you're actually, it's really a birth card, but it's like you're birthing, you're birthing those things. That's what it really means. The way I look at it is it's like the Four of Diamonds, which is like my house card. It's the protection card, the feeling safe card, and then you have this one in the middle. So it's almost like you're adding something. You're adding something into the house is kind of a way to look at it. So I definitely you're birthing things. They're coming for you, and it's also a good time. I mean, it is a good time to also start new things. Like don't stop. You got a lot of great like momentum, and that's one thing about being a bull here is bulls, when they pick up a momentum, they get a lot more kind of power behind them. So overall, great week. Thank you guys for watching. I really, truly appreciate it.